What's going on, Tamers? It's your boy Varney, and today we're back with my Game 3 review of my 18th place Ultimate Cup run with Magnamon Armors. This matchup, we took on Red Hybrid. But before we start, I just want to give a thanks and acknowledge all of our YouTube members as always. They are Mythios, Yogopolo69, Leppy the Bear, Let Me Cook 775, Literal Lucas, Saxon, Drunk Marcus Run, Nightmare, and Clouds. As always, thank you guys. We love you all. We appreciate you all for supporting the channel, and let's get into the video. So as always, we're going to be watching this back at 2 times the speed. We hatch the Wanyamon, we go into the BT12 Vmon, and then we just go straight into the BT13 Magnamon. I didn't know what my opponent was playing at this point, so I think that was a fine play. I can float back out the Vmon if I die. I also get a card draw, so I figured this was just a fine play. He opts to go Flamemon, and he searches the top 3. Doesn't really matter what he grabs here. I immediately know, all right, cool. We're playing against Red Hybrid. We can be on the defensive. We don't have to worry about trying to be aggro. We have a little bit of an advantage because everything has Armor Purge. Everything has, well, BT13 doesn't have Armor Purge, but it does give us some, something. I opt to play the Digimon Emperor because I just didn't want to take that swing. Didn't want to play another Vmon, give him a cheap Crimson Blaze. I just wanted to choke him to 1, which I do. So he's this now. I believe he's 7k. Nah, he's probably only 5k. So he's probably going to swing at the Flamemon, which I believe I block. I believe I block this because the Flame, I don't care about the Agunimon swinging. Let's see what I do. So yeah, I block the Flamemon. He swings the Agunimon. I figure if it's going to die, it's going to die. If it's not, it's not. It's whatever. I could swing over it next turn as long as he doesn't delete it, which most times they're not going to delete it because that would be wasting their, if they're playing it, that 4-cost option removal. So I do this. I now hatch. I'm like, all right, what's on that stack? He's got the Inheritable to play out a Flamemon Suspended. So he is going to do just that. He plays out that Flamemon Suspended, but that's fine. I got rid of the big 4k or the big level 4 body. Go into the Jamming V and Raising. And then what's the follow-up play here? I think I just, promo Davis into the movie Vmon, and I say, all right, cool. Let's see what you do. Not enough memory for him to Digivolve on the Takuya without having to do a Gravity Crush, which is my intention as much as possible. Not give him enough memory and force him to use Gravity Crush to push through his game state. For myself, again, I'm just really trying to play defensively here until I get myself set up in a good enough position where I can now out-aggro him. So he swings the Flamemon. The Flamemon dies to the Ukomon. I have no blocker, that's fine. Now he plays the Memory Setter Takuya. So now I raise, go to 4, and now we've got some choices. I take the Jamming Swing. I know I'm not gonna die to anything. You get a free swing there. BT8 Magna, which gets us the Unsuspend. We could take another swing if we want to. I must not have the other Magna in hand, so I swing the Vmon. Swing the BT13. So I swing out and I decide to go into the Magna X here. I have the Digimon Emperor. So if he raises the Flamemon, then he's going to lose 2 memory. And if he decides to warp, he won't have enough memory without the Gravity Crushes to try to go for game. And it's early enough in game that he might not have it. There's 3 security. So if he does the Emperor Grey warp, he can knock out 3 security. But a reminder that if he does choose the Magna X, it will go to security, which will give me the 1 extra I need. So he would have to extend. He's going to have to overextend a little bit to try to go for game. Whereas for me, I'm kind of in a solid position, especially if I have any kind of options in there. So he does have the double Gravity Crush. It's unfortunate, but that is just the nature of the game. He has double Gravity Crush. So he offsets the memory that he lost from Digimon Emperor, which is good for me. Good that he lost memory. Otherwise, he would have been able to go up to 7. But now he's got choices because since he had to do that, now he's just gonna have to do Warp Digivolve here, knock out the Magna X, put me into security. So like in hindsight, like he had it. There's nothing you could do about double Gravity Crush, but I probably shouldn't have swung out. It is what it is. He targets the Magna X for the deletion, and then he goes Atomic Inferno so that he can swing through the 4 checks. So he would have game if I knew what my last security was, which was the Heaven's Judgment, which I opt to delete the Flamemon. So really clutch for me there. I do remember that. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have swung out. And I think that's why I ended up swinging out, because once I swung the first blocker, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have swung with the other one, with that first blocker, because now it kind of doesn't matter. Fortunately for me, he hits that option in security because he doesn't have the Aldermon in source. So I get to delete the Flamemon. And we ended up taking game 1. That is definitely a case though where I shouldn't have swung out. I kind of got like a little bit like single-minded, and I said, all right, cool. We swung the Vmon, it lived. You know what? Let's just swing out and let's just put the onus on him to try to go for game. He was almost able to do it. So again, in hindsight, we don't do that play. We don't take all of those swings. We stay reserved. We keep our blockers upright until we're at a good point that we can go for game. But it ends up working out in the end because of security bombs and no Aldemons. So my opponent opts to go first. He digivolves the BT. I forget which Flamemon that is. I think that's a trash one draw too. I think that's the gain 2k inheritable. So I digivolve Uko and Raising, and then I drop Davis to drop the promo Davis, sorry, to drop the movie Vmon, which I opt to grab another Vmon off of that search because I don't think I had another rookie. Or perhaps I wanted to search out more Magnamons next turn. Not sure which one it was. Wish I could see my hand. Unfortunately, I can't. So he does raise and then digivolves, deletes my Vmon, unfortunately takes the swing, and I get a promo Davis, which lets me drop that same Vmon that I just took, which is great for me. Now I get the movie Vmon off of that search, which is great because next turn I can raise. I'm gaining 3 memory and I get to digivolve that movie Vmon and raising if I so please. He drops the Flamemon here, so now I know I'm busted. I'm going to 6 memory. So yeah, here comes the movie Vmon. Now I've got options. I go into BT13 Magna. I'm going to take a swing over that Burning Gray most likely. Yep, take a swing over Burning Gray. He had a bunch of inheritables to play out like Takuyas and stuff, so he plays out just that one memory setter Takuya. Take the swing with the Uko. Uko does die, but I get a card draw, so it's a fair trade-off. I figure stuff's going to get deleted anyways. We might as well. See, I've got the Louis in hand. I don't know if I play the Louis and then try to digivolve into an armor. No, I play the jamming V and go into BT8 and say deal with that. So no free swings for him here, at least on that Flamemon. If he's going to want to swing, he's going to have to get higher DP, which is easy for Red Hybrid, but at the same point does require you to expend just a little bit more resources. I think he was asking about the DP of my Magnamons because he was going to try to Crimson Blaze me, but there's 7k, buddy. No Crimson Blazes out here. I love not falling prey to a Crimson Blaze. Goddamn Crimson Blaze, man. So my opponent goes double atomic on the Flamemon, so I believe this becomes an 8k 3-check swing, and I'm like, damn, if I block, he's going to gain all that memory. But for those of you who watch the stream, you'll know exactly what I'm about to say. This was a severe misplay, not on my part. Not on my part. Here's what happened. He did the double Atomic Inferno on the Flamemon. I know what Atomic Inferno does. It's plus 3k. I think it's like, if this Digimon is blocked, gain 3 memory. And sec plus 1. So that was an 8k if blocked, gain 6 memory Flamemon. I was like, damn, do I want to let him get 3 checks in? Or do I want to give him 6 memory, which puts him up to 7? And I was like, So I asked him, because I wanted to make sure, I was like, how much memory do you gain if I block? And what he said to me was, I don't gain any memory if I block. And I was like, huh? And now this got my wheels spinning, because I'm like, am I thinking about Atomic Inferno wrong? Did I I've played against enough Red Hybrid that like I know what it does, but I was like, okay, I guess I'm not thinking of, I guess I have a different card. So I'm like, all right, well, if you're not going to gain any memory, then hell yeah, I'm just going to block this, because I'm not letting a 3-check 8k Flamemon go through to my security. I'm going to block. So I block. And that's it. He dies. Because I believe I had another armor in trash or something. Or yeah, or is it 2k? I don't know what it is. I can't remember exactly. But he does do the Crimson Blaze here, which just gets rid of the 1v, which is good for me. That right there, that changed the entire match. Him not knowing that the Atomic Inferno gains him memory is what won me that entire match, to be honest. Because that set me up to be really strong. I go into the Magnamon here. So I take that first swing because I get double draw off the Wanya and the Vmon. I do Armor Purge, but then I probably just go into another Magnamon. Yeah, so I go into the BT13. And then he's got the Flamemon erasing. Unfortunately, I don't have the Digimon Emperor in hand to drop, but I'm still just set up to be in a really strong position. I drop Memory Setter. I say, all right, cool. It is what it is. We took our 1 swing. We have a blocker up right. Let's see what happens. I don't think you can go for game this turn, especially not because you wasted 2 Atomic Infernos and also just didn't know that, you know, it gains you 6 memory when I block. Now he opts to swing the Flamon, but that Flamon was just played this turn. I was like, hey, you can't do that. Important to know what your opponent's doing. Make sure you're remembering what is happening on their board so that you know if to allow, a swing to go through or not. So I go up to 5 memory here, swing the Magnamon. I get my 2 draws again. Atomic Inferno. I don't care about Atomic Inferno. We swing the other Magnamon. Magnamon lives. I think I play the Louis here. Yep, I play the Louis, which is busted. Gain a memory, hatch off Uko Louis, and then I gain a and then tap Louis to gain a memory. Sorry, I fumbled my words there a little bit. Swing the Ukomon. He was questioning if I could do this play. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but he was questioning if I could do this play. I basically explained that it's like the BT8 Mimi, and that, yes, I can do this play because the Digimon isn't played, it is hatched. The judge came in and confirmed the ruling. So we swing, we hit the Flamon. I did have, my egg was supposed to be hatched here. I don't think it mattered though, because I was just going to Dexmon him anyways. I didn't have the rookie in hand to Digivolve, and I was just going to Dexmon him anyways, because I was like, I'm not letting whatever board you got there, buddy, wipe that away. You don't have Warp Takuya. I'm not worried about it. You can swing with your Memory Setter Takuya, but it changes nothing for me. It changes absolutely nothing. He calls that game because there is nothing that he can do. So that's that. Like I said, that Atomic Inferno play was really big for me. How much would it have changed the game? I don't know, but just knowing that, like, what that said for me was, okay, cool, my opponent doesn't know their deck, they don't know their effects. I mean, I was half thinking that I was wrong about the effect, but regardless, I was like, all right, cool, we can take advantage of this. We can just get a little bit more aggro. He's wasted 2 Atomic Infernos. He's got nothing in hand, most likely. Let's just gun for it, and it worked out for us in the end. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please do drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video, my commentary. Did I miss anything? Is there anything that you guys want me to go over in the future? And also subscribe so that you know when future videos come out. Anyways, until we talk to you guys next time, peace out.